Yeah, that's good enough. I like to lie. Please enter the... Why do you need the current time? Oops. Now I feel like I'm gonna be judged. Should I wait for that minute? Okie dokie. Oh my god. Let's just jump right in. That's what I do.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I hope so. He's in the title.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
You know what? That sounds like the most easiest job.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Man, what a basic desk. Can I grab things? Oh, I can just tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. I guess I don't know all the buttons yet. Okay. I guess I'll leave. Hello? No. Let me in. Let me in. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I go home? I mean...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can turn things off.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Well, see, now I feel tempted. I'm not gonna do it, though. I'll do it once. Spite. The void. Wait. No, it's different. Flick. Flick. I don't actually know any of the buttons, so I'm just kind of doing whatever. Door close. Come on in there. Let me in. Damn. Okay. I sure am blocked out of a lot of rooms. Fair enough. Suppose I'll move along. I like how this place looks very ominous.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why the left one, though? Why not the right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do
Perhaps
what
he
I
wanted to
want.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do what I want. Ain't nobody here. Must be the weekend. Can I jump? Nope.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I can't even buy a Coke. Or a cold drink. I like the...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I think
a room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Doo-doo-doo. That looks intimidating. Ooh, what's this?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I ask myself that every day. I like how it doesn't echo in here. Well, that looks like death. Did I jump? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What if I just eat? I could eat. Nah, I probably shouldn't. I just like to spike the voice. No, wait. I changed my mind. Then again, that's death. Oh, shit. Can I go through this? Oh man, I see a door with the void through it. I don't want to go in here. Fuck.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hell nah. Let me out. Let me out. Wait, can I unplug it? Unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I tried
No,
to.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
What is this?
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
What?
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And
Dude,
to
I've
think
just
I've been
been
letting you
winging
run
it.
around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What? Oh my god, it's
Choice.
actually gonna play a video.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
What is going
in this
on?
scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Wouldn't that be
Or
great?
he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Well, seeing as how I can't. Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay. Okay, man. He blocked it off. Okay. Wait.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you
can't.
jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Why
That
not?
story would make no sense at all.
I wanna
We
do it
just
now.
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is
Hey,
not well
how
equipped to
goes?
deal with reality.
I wanna jump. Wait, I can't. Oh. Just use cargo. I can't. That's sad. Wait, maybe I could. I probably shouldn't. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's fine. They didn't appreciate me going against the narrative. Oh. Good, how are you? Oh, that's cool. I'm good, I'm good. I'm winging it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
This guy really did not appreciate my BS. I wanted to play the... Oh, I gained an achievement. He can't jump.
Now
Clearly
remember,
not.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2
Oh my God,
open
you
doors,
reset it.
he entered the door on his left.
Alright, man. I'll follow the rules. For now. This is fine. Yeah, I don't actually know anything about this game. I know it's been really popular, but I don't actually know anything about it. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
About me. Office party. Damn. We need reviews. A lot of percent. Teenagers? Everyone is... Oh, okay. Wait, how's that? Number of slides on this slide. Right at which charts on the same slide depict the same info. Oh my god. Okay. It's a broom closet. And I can't even enter that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, I clearly can't go downstairs. What's that? What the fuck? This is fancy as hell! Clearly all the funds are going to the boss room. What the f... Can I work here? I need a promotion. What the...
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I am the most
He
expensive
drew a sharp
boss.
breath and then spoke the code.
I'm sorry, you see this, and then you look at this, like, there's gotta be like a murder scene or something in there. Man, I don't wanna fuck with that. I'm good.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Click, click. I technically can't talk,
I'm
man.
sorry, is there a problem?
No.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get
No.
on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Oh, I can't leave. Shit.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you had better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Do I?
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Wait, what
I'm
happened?
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happened? Okay. Okay. Are we just gonna repeat history? Okay. I will just speed run
Yet there
this.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
What's going on?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite
Okay.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna go opposite.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What is this? Wow. Okay. I'm trapped. Okay, you got me there because I can't continue on. Hey, wait, what is it? I just realized this one doesn't have a number.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
It happens.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Wait.
I have to.
Wait, don't kill me.
I have to.
Oh, God! What in the...
Oh! I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Maybe.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I do what I
That
want.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What
Stanley, this
happened?
is
I don't know.
important.
Why
The
is this...
story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you
I
understand
didn't even
me?
think about
Whatever
standing.
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept
I like
whatever
how
you
he's
do. I simply
stressing
need
out.
you to take that step forward, please.
Even I feel bad.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The
Damn.
story needs it. So,
Come on, just rewind it. It's fine.
are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
The end is never the end. It never is. I like how that was very dark, though. Okay. Take 2.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
I
could
guess
it
it just
mean?
reboots it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, hey, get into this room.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here,
Yep.
so he turned around and got back on track.
I could just lock myself in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I mean, I don't know, I'm vibing. I like to vibe.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm vibing. Vibing in a broom closet. Let me vibe.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I want to. I wonder if he'll keep
You
saying.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
But now you did. You're welcome.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I
Damn.
hope your friends find this concerning.
It's my favorite ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
Damn.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Wow, he got really defensive there.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, is that the end? Did I just get, like, belittled by the voice? I think that is. Oh, I think that was the last, maybe.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Second player.
Guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
What if I go back? What he taught me?
You too?
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus?
Oh my god.
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.